What's going on, everybody? It's Arneezy back again with another review video, this time for the Brook Gaming Wingman XB3 that Brook sent me recently as well to try out, to review, and mess around with it. Now, this is a converter that I've actually been wanting to get because I also have an Xbox Series X, and this is made especially for the Series consoles and also PC as well. So let's dig in, let's play some games, let's check out what this converter can do. I'm very excited to try it out, so let's get right into it. Alright, so I got Killer Instinct booted up on my Series X. I normally play this on PC, but I have still bring my content over to Xbox as well, which is great. So I'm playing on the Combat Obsidian 2, which is made for PS4, PS5, and PC. So as you can see, it's basically the same as what I did my FGC2 video when I used a completely different, or I used a PS3 stick for a PS5 game. So, which is, as you can see, I'm still moving, still got my attacks. Yeah. I do have to change a little bit of my controller because it's kind of weird how stuff was. There we go. Alright, so basically the same thing. Oh wow, I dropped it, but that's okay. That's alright. I haven't played this in a while. So definitely what's nice is that you can still use your PlayStation. If you have like even an older 360 stick, it will still work. If you have PS3, PS4. Oh, I just realized I do not have the meters and stuff. So let me at least change that a little bit. Yeah, we'll just refill that. There we go. So, yeah, as I'm on my PlayStation stick. So it's really good that, especially if you go to like a tournament that has KI, and I believe they play on Series S, and not everybody's gonna have a Xbox peripheral to play this game, or some people do not want to just spend an extra money on a Xbox fight stick. Like I had to do that back then when I had this on Xbox One. I literally bought that Mad Catz TE stick that was made for Xbox One. I think it was like $200 at the time, but with this converter, $50-$60, and if you just have a PlayStation fight stick or a controller, definitely can still use it, which is really great here. All right, so I got Skate 3, one of the goats of skating games back then. Yeah, people still do play this, so this is great. Like I said, playing this on Xbox Series X, using the DualSense for this one, so I'm going to be using that. Check that out as well. So it's been a hot minute since I actually played Skate 3, so let's see how things work. Alright, I can still do my flicks, my manuals. Oh, look at that. That was beautiful. Oh, that was sketchy. I hit a tree. No. Oh, it was very sketch. Oh, I thought I could, like, bounce off the tree, but then I remember I don't think you could actually do that. Yeah. Still working nicely. Good old tray flip. Yeah, so like I said, still nice that this is actually an option. I can actually play this on using a different controller. You know, things like that. Because I remember, because I actually have the XB2 that I bought that a friend of mine gifted to me, and I remember plugging this into my series when it was one of the first time I actually had it, and I got like a message saying that, you know, does it support this? Controller will be banned in 2 weeks. That type of stuff. But having the XP3 kind of just bypass that is kind of nice. So it is really nice. All right, so the last thing I'm going to take a look at, Forza Horizon 6. I love this game. It's a fun one. Using the DualShock 3 for this one. So definitely going to be interesting playing this. This is a smaller controller, but that's fine. Busting out in the Viper, which is... my dream car is a Dodge Viper. So... I had to make sure to turn off the copyrighted music. Glad that's actually an option. I have rally tires on here, so they can actually just go through non-tarmac. Oh no. Oh, I didn't lose my points. That's awesome. And I'm in the U.S., so I have imperial units instead of metric. I also can't drift. I suck at that, but that's okay. Let's go off the beaten path without, and hoping I didn't hit that car, but I did. Just came out of nowhere. That's a really expensive car I just ruined. But yeah, so there's Forza Horizon 6 using a PS3 controller. Still can have all my right stick stuff. Oh, I discovered an area. How did I not discover this area? That's kind of wild. But yeah, D-pad still works, so so A button or X. So, but yeah, that's some good old Forza. I've used 3 different controllers in this video, which is fun times, definitely. So all in all, the XB3 is a pretty good product. Definitely gets used for the Series X. I do have to give a nice little PSA that every time you buy one, or if there's a firmware update on the Series consoles, you do have to update the firmware on the XB3 so that it'll fully function on it, because Microsoft does have their own system in place for non-Microsoft branded controllers or Microsoft officially licensed controllers, things like that. So always make sure you do that. But it's pretty simple to do. You go on the Brook Gaming website. There's a section there to be able to download any kind of firmware for any type of stuff that you got from Brook, and does not take that long, so that's a good thing. So it's a nice little thumb drive size. I like the size of this. Controllers can be expensive, so if you have a PC and you don't have an Xbox controller and you only have like a PlayStation controller, definitely get yourself an XB3 to be able to play on PC flawlessly without having to use any kind of program, or some Steam games don't have native DualSense controller support, so that's always a good thing. So once again, thank you to Brook Gaming for sending me the XB3. I had a great time with it. I'm definitely going to be using it more on my streams at twitch.tv/arneasy619. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody.